Having a competitive nature isn't a bad thing, especially when winning translates into great care. And that's the mentality of the team at Kemper House Worthington, where their primary focus is caring for people with varying stages of memory loss. In this sponsored segment, we're learning all the ways Kemper strives to be special and a place you can trust with the care of your loved one. I am always happy to have the Kemper House team with me here on Daytime. So joining me, we have co-owner Greg Seaney and Executive Director Dan Thorward. Hi, guys.
Hey, happy holidays.
All right, Greg, I want to start by asking you about something that you say often, and you say that Kemper House wins on care in this industry. So what do you mean by that?
There's something about care, and it really starts with a bunch of finely tuned parts and pieces all moving in the same direction to really provide our residents with their best life. We have a vision here at Kemper House to be the most inspiring dementia care on earth. And even though that is a tall task, if we focus on the right things and we allow our residents to live their best life and then their families find peace of mind through that, it will happen. And we do everything we can to combat dementia, from fitness and nutrition to the latest in research and technology. And I cannot express how positively this impacts our residents' life. But the one thing that I underestimated was the absolute power of love in an environment like this. Love is proven to be our superpower, and it's truly our linchpin to everything we do at Kemper House, and it creates the Kemper difference. And I often say that love is our centerpiece, and all the amazing stuff that we do, it really is the love that supports that.
And Greg, it seems a lot of times to people looking, from outside in, that there's a competitive approach to what you do when it involves memory care, but there's actually just a lot of humility in what you do as well.
Humility is something that's so powerful, and you absolutely need it in this business. You have to have humility. If families are frustrated because something doesn't go right, you have to have the humility to not have an attitude, the wrong attitude towards things that need fixed, to understand that this is not a perfect business. And I think having a humble heart from every position within the organization is just another thing that adds to the Kemper difference.
And Dan, then share with us how all of this combined really provides peace of mind for the families who have loved ones in your care.
Absolutely. We have families come in here all the time and comment about when they come into the space, they can feel the difference at Kemper House. And that's not just the physical space and the architecture and the design, all of which is specifically streamed and intended to help support people with memory care issues. But the staff that we hire, that humility, the emotional intelligence, and the love, all those things that we look for in our candidates come together to create an environment that is real and palpable. It's not marketing here. And I would invite anybody to come in and spend some time in our space, and you can feel it and you can see it, and it's real.
And Dan, how are you working to make sure that level of care continues to grow in the future?
The first two things I think of when you ask that question are, one, trying to hire the right people, constantly discerning and taking time. Every one of our applicants not only meets with a hiring manager, but then spends time with myself and the owner so that we can have a real chance to sit down and think and talk about whether or not that candidate is really the right fit for our company. The second is by making sure that all of us, as we move forward, are bringing ideas to the table on how we can do better. And there's an old adage in management that says the person who sweeps the floor should pick the broom. And that's exactly what we believe in here. The people who are out every day working with our residents are the ones who come with ideas. And that's where real innovation comes from. It's not from the top of the organization. It's from the front line when someone says, I think that if we use this new technique, it would really help with a bunch of these people with Lewy body syndrome. And we try it. And if it works, great. And we found something new. And if it doesn't work, we put it aside and we keep going. And that's how we continually get better.
All right. It sounds incredible. And that's what you guys always bring every day to Kemper House. And you can schedule a visit as well. KemperHouseWorthington.com, or give them a call today. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.